So he showed me some plot numbers. So I sent him. So guys, today we are actually viewing a land somewhere. However, the concentration is not actually about the land we're viewing. I just want to show you a few things that you need whenever you are going to view any site in Ghana. And you just heard me talk about plot numbers, and I'm going to talk to you about that. If this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get notified whenever we post our new videos. If you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy land in Ghana, I'm available. We have properties and lands available for sale. If you also want to book me to go view any land for you before you buy, I'm available. If you also want to book me to do consultation about business and real estate in Ghana, I'm available for that. If you also want to book me to help you do due diligence before you buy any land in Ghana, I'm available as well for that. So my name is Imoru Sadat, and you're welcome to Business Trends Ghana. Once you heard me talk about plot numbers, so plot numbers are actually the identification of the specific plots you are buying. So generally, a lot of people sell land, and most of them have a bigger plan, a bigger site plan of the entire land that they own, and they've actually taken a surveyor to the land, and then they've demarcated and sketched the land on a piece of paper in numbers. So they've indicated each portion in plots. So they indicate it in Ghana, they indicate it plot by plot, and a plot is measured, generally a plot is measured 70 feet by 100 feet in Ghana. However, you can have some piece of plots that goes for 100 feet by 100 feet. That means that it costs more than those that are selling 70 by 100. And then you can have those that are less than the 70 by 100. You can have a 50 by 70. You can have a 35 by 70. You can have 35 by 100 feet. So generally, before you go and visit a site, the first thing you needed to have done was to do due diligence of the property. You understand? Consider viewing their documentation and their lease term, and then number of years you have on a piece of land. Consider the location. So generally, the ideal situation that they should be able to give you a Google location so that you can actually cross-check the land and where it is located to see whether it meets your demand. Notwithstanding, even if they don't have a Google location and they mention the location, they can at least give you a landmark that you can at least use as a means of identifying the location that the land is. So when you get that done, the next thing is actually to ask for the general plots that they have, and if they have indicated in plot numbers, that would have helped you identify the place that you want your land to be on the plan. So you have an option, like have couple of options. Let them give you couple of options. So if they have given you a plot, number of plots, and you have a lot of options, you select like 3. Then you actually go and view, and when you view, then you directly select the specific one that you want. But you, even on the paper, you can consider how it is closer to the road, and whether the entrance and whether there are amenities or closer to the property. All these things you have to actually consider that before you go view the site. And so when you finish identifying the number of plots that you are choosing, then you can actually go view the land. Now, I have people who are in Ghana here, and we have others who are in the diaspora who may want to view their land, but they don't have anyone to actually help them through, or even if they have someone, they will not be able to actually also enjoy the opportunity to see how the land is. And that is where I come in. I have a lot of people who book me to go view their sites, to go view the land they want to buy, and I make video from a landmark to the site, and I also make video of the land, and I give them advice as to whether it is right for them to buy the land or not. And I also give them, there are a lot of things I consider because I have experience in all this. So I've traveled. If you watch my channel, you can see that I have playlist of different locations, and each site in different locations. So I have a lot of experience in that. I'm able to tell you whether it's actually a very good location, whether it is waterlogged, whether it's not waterlogged, whether it is a place that it has a great tendency of future promising benefit. These are all things that you need to consider before visiting a land. It is important that when you are viewing a land, you, the one who wants to buy the land, you should have an opportunity to see the land, to have an opportunity to see how the road looks like. And that is what I usually do for a lot of people who book me. I make video of the road like this to show you how the road looks like, the good side of the road and the bad side of the roads, and some of the landmarks, shops, entities, schools that are closer to the roads, the communities that are close to the road, and what you should expect. So the videos that I do leading you to the site is actually something that gives you an idea when it comes to bargaining, and then when it also comes to making the decision as to whether you should actually go for the property or not. So it is important that when you buy in a land, you send your brother. If he can do this type of work that I'm doing, he can make a video of the road like this. That is good. If he can also, give you advice as to what you should expect in terms of development and infrastructure that is being raised along the stretch of your property that you're about to buy, that is okay for you. You can let your brother go do it, or your own relative or someone do it. But if you don't have that, you can hire me. My fees are in the description of the video. Yeah, then we go make videos like this to help you understand where you are going to and what you are actually going to invest. So it is important that you always have to take some of these things very important, knowing the plots, knowing the location, checking the documentation as well, and also having an idea of how the place looks like, the kind of house that are actually at the areas. That is what you need to actually look out for when buying a piece of land at any location. You see, this road that you see specifically is somewhere at the central region of Ghana, and as you can see, this video is a mixture of different type of video of different locations that I've visited, some in the greater Accra region of Ghana and some also at different regions as well. So all this gives you an idea as to what is going on in the area and as to whether it is right for you to invest in such a property or not. And these things are what a lot of people have actually taken. They really don't regard it, you understand. But until when the time gets serious, that is when they realize that they made the wrong decisions, or they regret. I've heard a lot of people come to me and tell me that, oh, we've seen a company advertise a land and the brand of the company is this, that, this, that, this, that. Then they just talk plenty. Then at the end of the day, they buy, they pay money. Then when they themselves come down to Ghana, or when they come to go view the land after making payments and doing every documentation, they regret for buying such properties. Yes, why? Because they never took the initiative of doing their due diligence, and not about only the due diligence, having an opportunity to view the land. This message goes to people who are living in the diaspora and thinking of acquiring properties in Ghana and do not actually know where the property is. If they come down to Ghana, they will not be able to go to the site themselves, though they have properties right there. This is not what you need to do. This shouldn't be a portion. That is why I make videos. I make video from landmarks to the land. So when you come and you get access to my video, even if you don't call me, you don't get anyone to take you to the site, you can actually follow the video that I'm doing right now to take you to the site. You understand? And that is what we're talking about. You have to build a system where you can have access directly to your property. You don't have to have access through someone. What if another day the person chooses not to take you to your own property that you've toiled to buy? What if your own family member try to outsmart you? What if the real estate agents try to outsmart you? What if any developer tries to outsmart you? You don't have access to the property directly yourself. That is why you have to hire people like us to make correct videos like this. Yes, and it's important. Other than doing your due diligence, you know the specific portion of land you're actually patronizing. And if this video has been helpful, kindly like the video. Don't forget to subscribe also and share the video as well. If you want to buy land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video. We have a playlist of our properties. You reach us. If you also want us to help you do due diligence, you can book us. If you also want to us to reach us to help you do consultation, we are available as well. And if you also want us to make videos like this to the sites, to the journey, whatever, you can as well book us. My name is Imoru Sadat. You're welcome to Business Trends Ghana. Bye bye. Enjoy your day.
Subscribe to talk business.